Konbanwa. Hello, Ohio people from the other side. Playing some more Genshin here. So, last time we completed the majority of the Wind Bloom. We had to do the final, as well as this little piece here of Fontaine from the sky. Well, we might throw in some card games in the middle. We'll see what we do today. We have Alhathi. Oh yeah, we did have that mysterious lady that's... She claims that she's from Mondstadt, but she dressed up in Snezhnayan clothing. It'd be funny if she'd be the one that reveals that she's working with one of the this in 3 days. That she's one with the Fatui. So to Anna, which is up here. Just like how they put a bush in their face. Get that over with. Hi Anna. Gonna come along? Again, another transport balloon. Eto... 3. Where would the balloon be? Opponent. Eh? Again, it's like, it has to be there, it just, it didn't list it. I use Alhaitham, Bennett, Zhongli, and Zhao. Going this way.
Useless. Let's light it up.
Here you are. Scatter.
I'm going in.
I will have order.
Useless.
Yeah, it's chubby over there, but... Anna. Done, thanks Razzler. This went pretty well, I think. Usually fair. There'll be others. I said the other thing already. On Anna? I have more missions and escort. Right, now over here to Cube Oak. I wonder if Venti's right here. Last Wind Bloom, he was like over here for some odd reason. Just checking in case he's over here again. Doesn't look like Venti's over here. It was last time. The last Wind Bloom was like over here for some odd reason. Now it's like the story about the former demonic wind god of Mondstadt, Balakin, something like that.
Solidify. Flicker. Yeah. Gather. Order guide you.
Disappear! Worthless!
Good one.
Worthless!
The process of elimination.
Kill 3.
Everybody stand back! Let's light up!
My shout's not bad. Not bad. Guess this. Technically, I need to up him up a bit more. Eh. My strawberry 0. New flavor. Artificial flavor of strawberries. Not bad actually for a taste. You can feel both cream soda at the end and the strawberries.
Right.
This is order. Solidify.
Evil conquering! Here! Worthless! Here! Worthless!
Defract. Flicker. Stabilize.
Adventure time! Off we go! Let's light it up!
Order guide you. Gather.
Lament! Foreign! Here! Worthless! Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh?
Scatter. Stabilize.
Useless!
You just imagine a little comic animation of Zhao as a little bird saying useless, attacking with a little spear. I don't know why I could just imagine.
I want to help. We can do this!
My Sucrose and Barbara Or like how my other friends say it, Babara.
Let's light it!
This is order. Solidify.
Stand clear. Everybody stand back! Ready, steady, go! Absorption test.
I will have order. Stabilize.
Let's dance. Enhanced animal module 75.
Crumble.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up. Stand clear.
Order guide you.
Since we're in those areas, Youngly. I see that little valley there that's like have the temp shops of Leeway and Mondstadter's like actually in business. And just there. You know? Do at least use it for something? Like during Mika's event?
Animal test 6308. Stand clear. I'll protect us. Let's light it up.
Come here.
I'm going in. Come on. We can do it. Animal test 6308.
Solidify.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Keep down.
Bara. This Midland. This one? Like that? That one structure that's not teleportable yet? That wasn't there before? Yeah! He's like, yeah! Don't call me sus. You are the sus one, Paimon. We very sus indeed. But you are from Fontaine. And his name is Anatole. I sort of remember. know what it has to do with you, by the way. It's very complicated. As I said before, things play out quite uncomfortably. It didn't sound like that Snorlax from that game of Pokemon, Pokédex entries. Can you feed me these pizzas into my mouth? Oh, because he's fat. On the 5 levels of fatness, he's fluffy. He's not on the damn side yet. Oh, just like Sumeru, illegal experimentation. Sky High. Montaigne is the nation of tech, technology, and like French like revolution style, steampunk from the looks of it. And you, Paimon, you're a freaking black hole. I'll remind you every time you're a black hole to all foods. Into that. Just inhale the entire food caught. So you're like wanted in every nation now. All the 4 nations you're against. I need to do these 4, and then the other 2 are gonna unlock later. Let's do that. Vaporize. Just like, who is the first? So let's do Mia and Eugen. Need Vapor. So yeah, add myself, my main in there, and add a Venti. And harmonize. There we go. Second half could be Ao, Shinsho, Chongyun, and Kazu. Alright, Stato. See how bad this is. I put it on difficulty.
Unleash! Break a leg! Think you can get away? Brace yourself!
Riptide!
Go Bishop down!
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Fuse is lit! Observe! Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Fire hazard! Brace yourselves. Your grand finale. Flags up. And leap. The fuse is lit.
No time to lose.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A festive retreat.
You can run, but you can't hide.
And leap. Fire hazard. away. Flag fly. Strike is one. Time for a light show.
Riptide. Ja.
And leap.
Alright. Yu Tao.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword. Rain outlines your face.
Spirit Blade.
See? Huh? Cross over.
Swift and merciful. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Rain cutter. Go.
Come here.
Body and
From whence you came, a touch of frost.
higher, higher, hands on fire. Let me weave you a verse.
Spirit Blade. Attack. One with my blade.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your. Cross over. Go.
As one with wind and cloud. From whence you came, a touch of frost.
Time to go.
Bam.
See? Witness the power of Gua. Huh?
Spirit Blade. Attack.
Higher, higher, hands on fire. Huh? Know my sword.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
How much that was? I think it had to be like almost 100. That one. Yep. Yep, about like 2,000. It's hard. Because I did 4 times the challenge. That's why. That did extreme. If I ever do this style, it's gonna be so much easier.
Goldfish down! Fire hazard! Here come the fireworks!
You can run, but you can't.
Break a leg! Flags up! Observe! Time for takeoff! Yahoo! Time for a light show! A festive reprise!
Riptide.
Think you can get away? Let's play! is one. I'm stuck. Fire hazard.
Yeah, this is whale. This is fucking whale play right here.
Here come the fireworks! The fuse is lit! Time for takeoff. Brace yourselves. Break a leg!
You can run, but you can't hide.
Cool the ship down! Time for a light show! Your grand finale! Observe!
Riptide.
Here we go! Fire hazard! Here come the fireworks!
At the end. Here's who's now.
Cross over! Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
One with my blade, from whence you came. The wind knows me. Clouds high, the birds call.
Time to go! Go! Ring cutter, know my sword!
Submit for judgment, swift and merciful. One with nature, as one with wind and cloud.
Cross over!
Spirit blade, attack! One with my blade. Clouds high, the birds call. Wind strike.
Time to go! Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Submit for judgment, a touch of frost. Swift. Fallen leaves adorn my.
See? Go! Higher, higher, hands on fire! Witness the power of Gugwa!
As one with wind and cloud.
God's over!
Bam!
Spirit blade, attack! Forth my blade, a touch of frost.
Nay.
Higher, higher, hands on fire! Rain cutter! Rain outlines your...
From whence you came.
There we go. Get my reward. Great. And stuff to next. It's like next. Swirls. Ooh. Arizon. Cross. What type of swirl do I need to make? Let's say if That's this. This too. Bennett for the heals. Dendro in there. Sato. Sato. I don't have fires on. I'm pissed.
Too late for regrets. Have fun with this gift. Enhanced Animal Module 75. Vengeance will be mine. Shudder.
I got you covered. Fire it up.
Yeah. Dare to mess with me? Beg for mercy. Truth repeats its course. Too late for regrets. Swirl, Mark II, absorption test. Freeze to the core.
Bam!
Shudder. Crush.
Here's backup. Don't get too close.
Have fun with this gift. We'll see about that. Animal hypostasis emulation. Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Vengeance will be mine.
Bam!
Shudder.
Fire it up. Supporting fire.
Dare to mess with me? Truth repeats its course. Enhanced Animal Module 75. Stand clear. Crush. Flood of frost.
I got you covered.
Yeah. Have fun with this gift. Animal hypostasis emulation. Stand clear. Absorption test. Yeah. Shudder. Freeze to the core.
Check this out. Supporting fire.
Truth repeats its course. We'll see about that.
An Art of War achievement.
Absorption test. Enhanced Animal Module 75. Crush.
Fire it up.
Dare to mess with me? Vengeance will be mine.
Strike!
Have fun with this gift.
I got you covered. Don't get too close.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Stand clear. Yeah. Animal test 6308. Freeze to the core. Truth repeats its course. Too late for regret.
Bam! Too for regrets. Bam!
Another test.
Bow your head.
Another test.
I hear everything. Enshroud.
Let's light it up. Everybody.
Clouds high. The birds call. Cry loud. The wind rises.
Another.
Unsightly insects.
Another test.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my one with the forest.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Another test.
I'll uproot you. Squall and fury. You dare to gaze upon me? Can't see. Clouds high. The birds call. Behold.
Another test.
Following. Know your place. The wind knows me. I hear everything. One with the forest.
Everybody stand back.
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind. Wind Strider.
Some target practice.
Shut up.
The wind rises.
He's like, shut up. Other side, other side, other side.
Following orders.
Shenanigans.
Lucky today. Following orders. Lucky today.
One with nature. Following orders. I'll uproot you.
You hunky.
Can't. Clouds high. The birds call.
Shenanigans.
Following orders.
Finally died. Shut up.
Dare to gaze upon me?
Other side.
Following orders. Fallen leaf.
Fallen leaves. I love that combo actually. Shenanigans. I'm just getting to look at the stuff. Let's see how bad this is. If he's teaching, I will be pissed. He's like, I'll be so this and then go. Paimon's gonna interrupt me in mid-challenge.
Let me weave you a birth. Teamwork is dreamwork. Oz, reveal thyself.
Yeah.
Midnight
Yeah,
Phantasmagoria.
Let's light it up.
Go
Go get him, Yugway. Witness the power of Gugwa.
No rest for the wicked.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Stay put. Ha! Yeah! Ha! Teamwork is dreamwork. Huh? Ready, go! Wings of darkness. Let me weave you a verse. Everybody stand back! Let's light it up! It's time! It's time! Let's go meet Sucrose and Molly at the crafting bench!
Not a great time. Come on.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines. I'm going in! By royal decree. Don't be scared! Ready, go! Ha!
Three bunnies.
Ha!
Eat these bastards.
Ha! Rain cutter. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Ha! Yugway, you're up! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Hey, go away! Ha! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let me weave you a birth. Oz, reveal thyself. Don't be scared. Hit! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Shadow Raven, let night fall. Stay put. Go get him, Yugway. Ha! Ha! Yeah! Witness the power of Gugwa. Let's light it up by royal decree.
Inazuma's Shiny Eternals times 10. It's just waiting.
You can run, but you can't. Let's nip that in the butt. Enshroud. Ha. Ha. Cha.
Illusion shattered.
Riptide! I hear everything! One with the forest! Ha!
They're dead meat. Look alive! Ha! Now you shall perish! Shine down! Ha! Ha!
Can't see. No time to lose. You can run, but you can't hide.
Gloves off!
I'll uproot you. Enshroud. Riptide.
Let's get it on! Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape! You're dead meat!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Can't see.
Torn to oblivion! Look alive! Gloves off!
You can run.
I like the end screen. You can run, but you can't hide. She's all badass. And that one. Last one. Last one. Last one. Last one. Last one. In. Ah. Da. The win. This. There we go. Look at that. Finish this up. I only have two things. Shinobu.
What you got?
Stand with me! Let me weave you a bird. Out of my way! Everybody stand back! For Rex
What you
Lapis!
got?
No touching! The bond is strong!
What you got?
Lightning terrified! Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain out. This is long overdue.
That tingle?
Born of icy foam. Teamwork is dreamwork. I'll settle this. Stand with me.
Another test.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my soul. For Rex Lapis. No touching. I'm going in. Out of my way. This way. Witness the power of Gugwa. Access Access denied. Blaze over.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Lightning purified.
You are not welcome here.
Let's light it up. All hail.
Out of my way!
New punch today.
Rain cutter. Everybody stand back. Born of ice and frost.
Following orders.
I'll settle there. Stand with me.
Following orders.
Access denied.
That's following orders.
I'm going in. Let's
You
light
are
it up.
not welcome here.
Out of my way. Dissipate. Witness the power of Gua. Rain outlines your fate. No touching.
To clean up though. Time to heat up.
Hey. Share my knowledge.
Surrender.
Shouldn't let your guard down. Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds.
Futile.
Committed to memory.
Through me, justice is served. Guilty. Your penance is due.
Grow. Make yourselves at home.
Riptide. The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. Judgment is upon you.
Reside. Schnee.
Guilty.
Committed to memory.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Wind strike.
The Temple of Wisdom. This may hurt a little.
Surrender. Your sins weigh upon your soul. Your penance is due. You stand condemned. Your penance is due.
Committed to memory.
You can run, but you can't. Clouds high. The birds call.
Make yourselves at home.
Through me, justice is served. Guilty. You stand condemned. Guilty.
Eat lightning bolt. I just want to get through that. It's a fun little mechanic, but part of the main quest. Dude, shooting stuff. How's it? Edwin Housing. That's not really a French name. That's like a British name. Last name. Housing. Yeah, I feel like Fontaine is both Britain and France. In my opinion. Both countries. Britain and France. Could be the region of Brittany.
Go, Barbara, go! Ad Astra Abyssos.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Swing your sword in combat.
Secrets? Yep. That means piss off. Everyone clap for Barbara.
I wonder how can I help you?
Hey, Secret.
Hey, we're here! Traveler, Paimon, great timing. We got a lot of letters in the mailbox, and I just finished sorting them into 4 groups. Nice work! Well, the real work hasn't even started yet.
Well,
Which batch of letters should we read through first?
do I have to choose? Where's Albedos? Florida is not of this world. Does it sound like an existing species or somewhat created through specialized cultivation techniques? That noted, I believe we should think out of the box. And reviewing what I learned over the years, I would reach a conclusion. Sucrose also came to discuss her thoughts with me. She hasn't decided yet on the answer. The moment of me writing this letter, I won't reveal my own conclusion right now. Get dust to details when we see each other soon. Koi. No. Tenaries. Let's see. Florida is not. Sounds like a logical paradox. What's Secrets? Wait a minute. That like wind thing that we had when we had the islands, second islands with the Jing Yang with her musical notes, you know, the flowers. That you hit it and the note just flies through it. I remember that mechanic. I think it meant that. Get out of others. You would never get lost. See Mona. I feel like this might be our ship too. Our former talking ship that like destroyed itself, or it was destroyed on Seirei Island in Inazuma. Do you call it view readings? Please turn around. Turn away. Amber's like a big sister. Definitely like the big sister. Kali like right there. She's like, what about Mika? Mr. Sinnoh. Call him Sinnoh. I know it's Sino, but I like to say Sinnoh. Like I. I am someone who would never lie. I am not someone who would never lie. Well, technically. What I saw. I asked my teacher, Lisa, to write this letter. It's better than the ones I wrote. Many thanks. I don't lie. I trust you. I already use like, I want to date you letters. And then last one. tell me how to do that, like,
Let
submitter
me quickly
thing.
summarize what we
Please.
found out
Uh-oh.
about a flower that is not of this world. Tainari believes that on closer examination it might be logically paradoxal, while Albedo says that his answer would be better discussed at length in person. As for my answer, I think a clock in the shape of a flower would constitute one that is not of this world.
Here's what we've gathered regarding a guide who will never get lost. Mona said that she'd like to join us in uncovering the secret behind the prophecy, while Bennett suggests Fischl, Mona, or the Traveler as potential candidates. Mika didn't submit much, but he did draw a vegetation map for Master Tainari and wrote up a dragon spotting calendar for Sino.
Not bad.
Amber also wrote in. She said that she sees herself as nobody's guide, but everybody's friend.
As for one who would never lie, Rosaria removed herself from consideration, but both Razor and Sino are willing to support us in our search. Timaeus seems to have forgotten to write to us.
I had a feeling
And finally, this is what we've gathered on a legend that never ends. Klee said that her mom has a number of friends who like to write storybooks. Lisa believes that legends live forever in people's hearts. I think that for a legend to be never-ending, it has to be filled with hopes and dreams, and actively passed from one person to the next.
So, what are the answers to the 4 riddles then?
You're really smart, Paimon. I bet you can figure it all out in no time.
Or, let's all share our thoughts on what we think the answers might be.
Wait! Wait for me!
there's Timaeus.
Timaeus, what brings you here?
I'm sorry, I really am. The time just got away from me and I didn't get around to writing that letter.
Huh?
This is kind of... Not that we don't trust you, Timaeus, but,
Of course, of course. Do you still remember the time I, collaborated with a certain Miss Ying R?
Yep.
Well, basically, she helped me out a lot with my research into potion making once, and, well, we've stayed in touch through letters ever since.
Oh,
Wait, so Ying R is the girl from Lila that Sucrose mentioned earlier? We always assumed you were hard at work every time we saw you at the crafting bench. So you've just been writing letters to Ying R the whole time?
No, well, I mean, not all the time. I've done some work too. And anyway, our correspondence covers a lot of serious topics, like perfumes, potions, alchemy. Anyway, a few months ago, I made a vow to the heavens that I will be true to myself and never utter an insincere word until the day that I've managed to win Miss Ying R's heart.
I-
So, at Star Snatch Cliff, you were...
Well, that's right. The Cecilia flower is said to represent a once wayward heart transformed by the power of love. I couldn't think of a better flower to give than that. I know full well that Miss Ying R is far more knowledgeable than I in both the ways of the world and the ways of our craft, but I thought I should make the effort for once and put myself out there. Which brings me to the subject of the last few days and the Windbloom Festival. I thought it was time for me to invite Miss Ying R to Mondstadt. But yesterday, Albedo told me that Sucrose has been working hard to help another... And when I went to take a look at our roster, I saw that she'd done my remaining work for me. I feel incredibly guilty. I've been spending all of my time in my own fantasy world while everyone else has been bending over backwards to help other people. How could I ever hope to be worthy of Miss Ying R's love if I'm so selfish?
Oh, Timaeus.
And that's why I've decided to join you.
But then what about Ying R?
Yeah, haven't you been planning this for over a month now?
Well, yes, I did mention in my letters that I'd like her to visit, which is why I just sent her another gift with my hand-picked windblooms, along with a handwritten letter.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
explained that a matter of great importance has presented itself to which I must devote my full attention for the time being. As soon as it's resolved, I'll make haste to Liyue to pick her up in person. I made sure to package the gift and letter with the greatest care. Point being, please know that I sincerely want to support you in this endeavor. Plus, I think I'm an honest person. As far as I recall, I don't think I've told a single lie in my life.
Well, you certainly convinced Paimon with that speech. Don't worry, Timaeus. We won't let your determination go to waste.
Thank you, Timaeus.
Ah, thank you, everyone. I promise to do everything I can to help.
Okay, so it looks like we found our one who would never lie. Great! Let's keep it up. On to the other three.
I don't know what it's gonna be.
Okay, Paimon will do the honors. Ahem. We have with us here the flower, the guide, the legend, and Timaeus.
Huh? Why did you only say Timaeus?
All right. We also
That's me! With Klee here, this all somehow feels like we're getting ready for a field trip.
There's nothing wrong with a more relaxed atmosphere, is there? Of course. We will soon see if my hypothesis has any merit.
Actually, I'm still feeling a little nervous.
Me too.
But weren't you all fired up just a moment ago?
Yeah.
VTube Studios are having a
Okay,
bad time with
let's
my
do
eyes. They are open, but
I'm a little
they're saying
worried,
they're
too.
closed.
Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
I know what you're feeling. Saying anything becomes so much harder when there are so many people watching.
Ito.
Well, does anyone know the exact location of where we're headed, or should I do a reading on my scry glass?
According to the prophecy, once we've figured out the answer, we should test it at the Lantern of Utmost Joy. Wait, but where is this lantern? Oh, we know something about that.
What? Wow, that's amazing. You really know how to do everything under the sun.
Then we'll let you lead the way.
Alright,
This is
follow
it.
me.
We're off to find the sacred location of the Lantern of Utmost Joy.
I wonder if Alice knows. What if Alice is the fire archon? I will laugh. If Alice, Klee's mom, is actually the the god of fire. Because Venti knows her so well, apparently. All the people, Venti knows her well.
Absorption test.
There you go. Bad to me. Gosh, what's that achievement? The one I did. Oh, this 4 opponents with overload. Superconduct 5 times. That means fire and electricity. Oh, that's overload. Eh. Well, there's Goodwin. Give me your fucking quest, Goodwin. I'm gonna do that fucking thing. Mr. I forgot. Embarka forgot me.
Adventure time!
I like to run there. Ain't gonna use it yet. I can follow.
Adventure time!
Alright, it's like, this better be on the fucking beach and not like all the way at the, on the cliff. So apparently Mika is a polearm
Adventure
cryopolearm,
time.
but he also has the crossbow. So he's a hybrid like child who is using a bow, but he also has water swords. Mika has the crossbow for like archer and a lance. I like that actually. What do you think about it? It's yep. First like dungeon we entered. That's the first dungeon we entered. It's on a fucking cliff. Oh, there's no fucking ledge. So, let's do that before I die. That's kind of dumb. So, it is fucking above here. Great. Benji's gonna be like chilling there with someone else, isn't it? Are we finally gonna meet the legendary Alice?
According to the map, it should be somewhere around here.
Let me take a look.
Aww. I don't see any lanterns here. Now that I think about it, the prophecy didn't say anything about what the lantern Utmost Joy actually looks like, right?
Traveler, are you trying to figure out something else from the paper?
Paimon's reading too. Huh? It says to look up. But there's nothing above us. The wind didn't trick us, did it? Place the squirrel on the back of the pointy-eared cat, and a pious puppy will open the doors to show you the way. Huh. Paimon read the whole thing out loud, but nothing's happening.
And here we go.
Look! The wind is blowing!
What a strong wind current. Let's ride it up and see where it leads us.
We'll have to fly up there? Can someone carry me with them?
I got it.
Here.
Oh, Albedo, you're strong.
This is the first time I've ever flown like this!
We... And I really want to see an animation of Timaeus clinging onto Albedo. That'd be the most funniest models to see. Like Timaeus panicking.
How did this little island get up here in the sky? Did somebody make it?
Just to be safe, I've been jotting down our entire route here. This way, no one will get lost.
Oh, good thinking, Kale. Huh. Who would have thought we'd find this kind of table here? Weird. It's almost as if someone was holding a tea party.
I never would have guessed that such a place could exist. Right above Mondstadt, too.
Wow, look at that pretty lantern on the table. There's even a chair for each side of the lantern, too.
There seems to be something on the back of this chair. Let me have a closer look. Take your seat, present your answers, and you shall reach enlightenment. Well, as far as instructions go, I guess that's simple enough.
So we just need to do as it says, right?
Wait a second.
Huh? What is it, Albedo?
We'd better make sure this place is safe before taking our seats.
Well, all our questions and doubts aside, the scenery here is pretty...
How is everything, Albedo?
Everything seems to be fine. I didn't find any traps or suspicious mechanisms.
What's that
but
sound?
I also couldn't find any overt destructive devices.
Air bubbles.
What do you mean?
Well, it seems that wrong answers won't have any catastrophic consequences. Looks like we'll have to sit on these chairs and fulfill the prophecy. Everyone, I would like to suggest that we try some risky answers on our first attempt. Let's reserve our most confident answers for the second round.
That sounds kind of smart.
Ah, I get what he means. If we do as he says, then we may be able to figure out how the puzzle works.
I see. That makes a lot of sense. Mona, is there something wrong? You're not looking too good. Oh, are you hungry?
Thank you for offering Klee, but that's not quite it. While Albedo was checking just now, I gave my scryglass a spin hoping to find some information. But there's a strange aura to this place. It's almost as if someone has been staring at me as soon as we stepped foot in here. But if nothing here has actually been physically tampered with, then no. Could that person be?
What do you mean, Mona? Who could it be?
Never mind.
Don't leave us on the... I'll just...
Yes, let's test the hypothesis.
Come on, join us.
Oh, all right.
Okay, then I'll answer the first question. You can do it, Sucrose. Then I would fetch a tetragenic sweet flower. All right, I'm up next. My part of the prophecy is to find a guide who will never get lost. Collie, I hope you found... My answer is that I will be that guide. For a long time, I have been guided by others. Although I still haven't made a name for myself, and I'm still quite immature, I want to help others the same way Amber, Master Tainari, Sino, and everyone else helped me.
All right, it's up to me to answer the third part. Although I've never really had any other virtues or talents, I'm confident that I've always been an honest person. I'd like to thank everyone too.
And last but not least, I will answer the final part of the prophecy. There's no tale more befitting the title of a legend that never ends than our fates as human beings.
Wait! The lantern just lit up! Whoa! All four sides of the lantern are glowing! Huh? But...
Kale, could I ask you to stand up for a second?
Oh, alright. Huh? What's going on? Why is it lighting up regardless of who's sitting in the chair? Didn't it say we have to answer all the questions correctly?
It's pretty clear now, isn't it? We've just proven that there is no right answer for this prophecy.
No right answer? But how could that be?
Although the instructions had come from an old and enigmatic prophecy, it is in fact nothing like the ancient mechanism that we had all imagined it to be. I believe the lantern only serves as a simple signal.
Here she is.
And to think, I never expected you to actually find this place.
What? There's someone else here?
We meet again, traveler.
Hey! You're that Outlander we met the other day at Good Hunter!
It's all thanks to you that I was able to find this place. Good thing that you were too preoccupied with the prophecy to notice someone tailing you from the shadows.
Oh, is that so? Then, why do I spy yet another person following in your shadow?
Wait, really?
There's no need for pleasantries. You should know I'm here for you.
The assassin nun.
Is it just because I'm a visitor from abroad?
I was there when you snuck your way into Marjorie's place.
So you had your eyes on me even then, huh? That was 2 whole weeks ago, you know.
It's hard not to notice you when I'm on duty every day.
All right. In that case, I'll admit it.
Huh? But why?
Don't worry. Even though you probably have plenty of reservations about me, you can be sure that the prophecy is genuine. In fact, many of you here today may have heard the code name of the one who left the prophecy to me. She hailed from an ancient assembly of powerful women, each of whom used a single letter to signify themselves.
Who would have guessed? It seems that power was indeed left behind by the old hag after all.
Ah, so you're B's student. It's an honor to meet you. I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Well, what are you talking about?
It's a long story, but I'm not quite sure that I'm the best person to tell it. Since you've all spent so much time and energy trying to decipher this prophecy, you must also be very interested in the secret behind this lantern, no? The lantern has already been lit. Now then, please allow me to disturb your happy peace.
Huh. Why did this little thing just light up? How strange.
Hello? On the other side of the lantern. Can you hear me over there?
Mom?
Oh, I hear many youthful voices.
Madam, I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Oh, since we've last gathered, Jay's successor has already become so reckless and bold. Unbelievable.
Wait. Why are you talking just like the old hag?
Old hag? Who would dare say that? Is that Mona?
Who are you? Who dares imitate my master?
And what of imitation and mimicry? It has always been a fool's errand to mimic and learn from humanity.
Oh, Dallas, I'm here too.
Mom, why are you trying to talk like other people?
So I see everyone's here. Well then, my warmest greetings, everyone.
Miss Alice, why would you...
Well, it's been many years since this lantern last lit up. You can't blame me for thinking that one of the old friends from my youth may have decided to catch up again.
Why she sounds so coy all of a sudden?
And if I recall correctly, we left this lantern in the care of the Animo Archon Barbados. You must be commended for uncovering an artifact entrusted to the god of wind himself. Tell me, are you sitting around my beloved tea party table?
It's a really long table.
Oh, so you are. I suppose this means even the Animo Archon has granted you entry to this place. Was all of this Scarlet's doing?
Wait. Paimon's completely lost now.
Oh, Miss Alice, would it be all right to leave the explanation of that to you?
Well, you should be rewarded for making it all the way up here and activating the lantern. Now then, let me tell you a long and ancient story. Ever heard of the Hexenzirkel? As the spooky name suggests, it's a secret society. Once upon a time, it even challenged the Animo Archon himself. But he replied, "Let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song." From then on, the mages would only ever convene in the woods, in the skies, or on the edges of cliffs. At these tea parties, they discussed their stories and secrets and resolved their differences, as the tea and cakes bore witness to their pledge never to fight amongst themselves.
Oh.
Yesterday, I snuffed out the life of my beloved. He had grown old and was extremely sick. He loved me dearly, so I took his fate in my hands and ended his pain.
Oh dear.
I'm raising a son. Of all the children I had, he's the only one left. But I suppose that still makes me a mother.
Eh?
My lifespan is nothing compared to yours.
I feel like that's
I wish
Montaigne.
to leave you with my storybook. Actually, maybe you can pass it on to your children one day.
Oh, this looks interesting. Let me scry.
Spotto's messed up.
My dear sisters, we mustn't let prophecies threaten our bonds of friendship.
They're all callous users.
Even the most frightening witch was once a little girl, and growing up can be so
There's seven of them.
Sometimes we all need to vent our troubles to the wind.
The 7 witches.
Even if the nations go to war, or the sky falls down, the mages' tea parties shall forever be held around this table.
The last child, the one who reminds me of that Fontaine
So this
characters.
is where the legendary mages held their meetings.
That's right. We often met here to chat and have tea.
Then, what about the part saying that if we light the lantern of utmost joy, we'd receive a supreme blessing?
About that. I never expected anyone other than Jay to actually read the full contents of that prophecy. It's a little embarrassing. The truth is, that prophecy was actually just a letter that we sent to Jay as a group the day before her wedding.
Aww.
So it was indeed written by all of you.
I must thank you for resisting the urge to immediately reveal the truth to everybody, Albedo. Knowing you, you probably figured out everything the moment you laid eyes on the message.
No, it took me a little longer than that.
A flower that is not of this world, a guide who will never get lost, one who would never lie, and a legend that never ends. These 4 descriptions signify 4 individual mages. When a member of the organization had to leave the group to spend the rest of her days with her beloved, the other mages would write down this prophecy and send it to her to invite her for a final get-together. A flower that is not of this world signifies, of course, flowers that do not naturally exist in this world. This is the signature of our full name, Rhine-daughter, also known as Gold.
Albedo's
If there's
small.
anyone in this world who could create a flower species that does not yet exist, it would be her. The guide who will never get lost is N, otherwise known as Nicole. You may not have encountered her yet, but she is a truly extraordinary woman who has made this world's direction and order her subject of study. Some of you may be fortunate enough to have already heard her voice. Like a prophetess, she will only speak to guide people toward the truth when a change has occurred in the world. She has a tendency to suddenly speak in someone's mind without any warning.
We were risking Kuroko.
If one day you would be unfortunate enough to run into a truly dangerous
I named
situation,
Kuroko.
she may use her voice to guide the way forward for you.
Who would have guessed that there are so many mysterious women in this world and that they would all know each other?
The one who would never lie is me. I hope no one would take offense. It's just that I, Alice, or A for short, have always had a soft spot for those with sincerity and candor. As for a legend that never ends, you may not know M in person, but you've likely encountered one of her works. Have any of you ever read The Boar Princess?
Huh? I'm pretty sure every child in Mondstadt has read that book.
It's also one of my favorite stories. M was an exceptional human writer who used her prose to teach me the meaning of grief. Don't you think such a person would deserve a seat at the mage's table?
Paimon's getting more and more lost.
It may sound hard to believe, but I can attest to everything that Alice has said. Jay was also a mortal who aged and passed on, leaving her title to her students and followers. Alice, you've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors. It's now been centuries since the first of us took on her mantle. I've always wanted to meet you.
Do you also want to become a mage?
Title aside, I think I'm more interested in the meaning and purpose of the Hexen Circle. I used to think that the Hexen Circle was a group of women who could control the very fate of this world. But now, I've seen for myself that besides Jay, many other ordinary people were also among you.
Do you think less of us now?
No, not at all. My interest has been piqued, and I'm now even more drawn towards the idea of becoming a mage.
You're right. I've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors. But you are different. You are much more fascinating than any of your predecessors.
Oh, has someone finally piqued Aunt Alice's interest?
Now is not a good time, Scarlet, but as soon as I am able, I will seek you out for a meeting. I want you to tell me all about Jay's married life back in her hometown.
The J's from
So the mage who
Sishnaya.
received the prophecy letter from all of you was Jay? She left the Hexen Circle after getting married?
Precisely. There was only one way the letter could have been interpreted. She would have known what we meant as soon as she saw the message. We were just asking one thing of her. Please come to see us again. Before you go and settle forever with your happiness, please come share some of it with your best friends and sisters.
So, the Supreme Blessing actually meant...
All journeys are fleeting and will eventually come to an end. What will give us the most fulfillment and happiness in the end are those who will greet us at our journey's destination. Dear child, I believe you can also understand what I am talking about. We women will always have many troubles and encounter pains and frustrations that will keep us up at night. But no matter how hard things may become, we will cross mountains and oceans to see our best friends again, regardless of how many years have passed or how far the distance may be. As long as we can be with our beloved friends, our hearts will be filled with joy. To us mages, that's what being supremely blessed is all about.
Oh.
Eat.
I still don't get it, but I do know that all the mages are Mom's best friends.
If you ask how I see it, the Hexen Circle is just a group of ladies that I spent my youth with. Anyway, I'll introduce some of the other members to you all later. I still have a few things to attend to, so this will have to do for today.
Bye, Mom. Todokos.
Goodbye, darling, and farewell to all of our other friends as well. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Oh, now that I think of it, isn't it getting close to that time of year?
Yes, it's Windbloom again, Alice.
It's also a special anniversary date. I'm sure you still remember.
Yes, I do remember now. It was on this day many, many years ago that Jay tied the knot. Ah, just in time for the Festival of Love and Freedom. Everyone, please enjoy this year's Windbloom Festival to the fullest.
She's a nice Dishnayan.
Whoa! Ah, Albedo! Why didn't you tell me we'd have to glide all the way back down?
I'm sorry, but like Timaeus makes me laugh. Albedo! Yeah, I get used to it, Timaeus.
Oh.
Dear.
Are you okay, Timaeus? Maybe you'd feel better if you just...
Let it out.
Let it out.
I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm just a little glider sick, that's all.
You may want to look into getting your own gliding license when you have the time. It might prove helpful to you.
Okay. Sure thing.
It sounds like you've still got something on your mind. Why don't you...
It's nothing, really. It's just... But still... The whole thing wasn't quite what I was hoping for. Of course, I didn't actually expect the Supreme Blessing to be real.
Don't say that. None of this was your fault, Timaeus.
If anything, it should be my
Oh, no, I didn't...
But I'd say...
Well, that aside, Timaeus, you still need to go to Liyue to apologize to Yingar, right?
Oh, Miss Yingar. Well, I mean...
Hey, you three? You may want to look over there.
Oh, she arrived.
Huh? Miss Yingar?
Oh, so that's Miss Yingar? I've never met her before.
Yep, that's her. And she actually came all the way to Mondstadt.
I am so sorry, Miss Yingar. But how did you... I mean...
Are you so happy just to see me?
Of course I am. I'm so happy that, I don't, Sorry, I don't know what to say.
I was ready to give you a harsh scolding, but now that I've seen you like this, I suppose I could let you off the hook this time. You said you couldn't come to pick me up because of a very important matter, right? Well then, of course I had to come and find you instead.
Should we go see how they're doing?
No.
I wouldn't. You'll get hit by a forest boar if you interrupt a couple's romantic conversation.
Oh, really? We'll just leave them alone then.
I am so glad to see Timaeus find his happiness.
I have to say, I'm even more envious of you, Sucrose. You can be happy just to see others happy, and you gave me so much help without any expectations in return. Even though you said that we're very much alike, I still feel like you have a much bigger heart than I do.
But if you say that, then I'd say I'm also nowhere near as brave or tenacious as you. I guess we have the same amount of positive qualities. They're just spread over different parts of our personalities. I've never visited Sumeru, or made many friends from outside of Mondstadt. Maybe I'll get shy and flustered when I meet since we are so alike. You probably get what I'm trying to say. You just need to believe that all of your issues aren't really issues at all.
But isn't it too late now for me to learn to accept myself?
Well...
I may have read...
That's a topic that my parents used to talk about back when they were still dating. Surprising, right? To think that people would talk about that while on a date. My mom brought it up at dinner one time last month. She called my dad the most boring man she knew, and said that he even turned up late to a date once. All with a smile on her face. But she also said that learning is just another part of life. It's never too late to start something, as long as you recognize that it's something good for you to do. Why don't you give it a try, Kale?
Okay, I'll try my best. They are really having a great conversation.
I nearly
This texture. Are these seeds?
Yep. I believe I mentioned my sweet flower research to you before. It's nothing too special, but they're super sweet and easy to grow and keep. I'm also submitting them as my wind blooms for this year.
Thank you. I'll plant them in the Avidia forest.
Kale, please take the... I've heard that you've been working hard on your studies, so I've prepared some study materials for you at Sucrose's request. Feel free to look through them whenever you can find the time. Mondstadt's doors will always remain open to you.
Thank you I don't know what to say. Sucrose, now's your chance! Didn't you
You're right. I almost...
Oh, really?
Of course. Huh? What was that?
It was like a little cloud of happiness, but now it flew away.
Well, luckily, there's still some breath left in the I'll keep working on it and let you know as soon as I have it.
Yeah, you can write to me.
Oh, it looks like you found a new pen pal.
Master Tainari!
If your friendship was forged in a test tube, does that make you test friends forever?
That's it.
That's it.
Think you've ruined Sumeru's reputation in Mondstadt beyond all hope of repair.
All that matters is that I've enjoyed Mondstadt immensely. The dragon here possesses a majestic form.
Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, this card back is for you.
Eh?
Saino wanted you to have one for yourself. If I had to guess, I'd say he probably wants you to use it if you challenge him to a duel.
Oh.
I'm a master of the game. Do you dare challenge me?
Can you believe this guy? Huh.
But tell me I have
Knock him
to.
off his high horse. Wait! I've got something to give you, too. Huh? Kale has a gift for us? Yeah! I figured I should follow local Mondstadt customs and I made these bookmarks from some
Oh,
Mary
she
roses
glitched
at
there.
the hotel.
Ooh,
I want to
red-shaped.
give them to Amber, Master Tainari, and Sino. During Windbloom, Mondstadters offer flowers to the people most important to them. You three are family to me.
But Tainari said that we're not anything like an academic family. He wouldn't write joint papers with us.
Well, in this case, we can consider ourselves as regular siblings. And that should be just fine.
I agree. Oh, and here are some Padisara seeds as well. These are for the Traveler, Paimon, and... Whoa, are these really for us?
Score.
So, are these your chosen Wimblooms?
Mm-hmm. One of them. Both Potty Sours and Sumeru Roses are my wind blooms. Although they're not native to Mondstadt, they are the flowers that can best express my feelings. I want to give them to the people I feel thankful for. To those who I wish to accompany as we greet more seasons and future wind blooms together. The real blessing in life is when you are surrounded by people who you'd miss day and night.
I thought
And who
Avery
you'd
would
want
jump
to
over the
see
fountain.
even if that meant
What?
crossing mountains.
I'm so happy to hear you say that.
Sucrose, do you see that cloud over there?
Huh?
Doesn't it look just like your test tube?
That's right, swirl. Does R&Rs have any? I just look like me. We're all good there. Let's do the here.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Am I dreaming? Miss Ying Art, you really came all the way to Mondstadt to see me? Why were you willing to make the trip? I still can't believe it.
Why wouldn't I want to come see you, It's not like a quick trip from Liyue to Mondstadt is completely unheard of or anything. Also, isn't it time for you to drop the miss and just call me Yingar?
Oh, Yingar. Yingar.
Look at you, already so flustered. And we're just getting started.
No, I'm just overwhelmed with happiness.
Could that be referring to the real Windbloom?
There's other people. Yeah. Got that goth one done. Mona literally did show up for her rent. Tour guide. It's Bennett's house too. I'm gonna go inside. Can't. The cat's still available to go inside. Can it? Like, you know, go in.
Seeds brought on the wind will sprout in due time.
The library there at night. easy, like putting stuff up there, but no doors or
within the premises and refrain from making a racket.
see if Jean and Lisa are gonna be out here, you know? I deal. Yeah.
Adventure time!
I didn't damage that, so now she has that forever. Because last time I accidentally damaged it. Shit. They. Oh, you're already up here? Grease. Venti up there? Nope. Oh, Lava Venti's up there.
Off we go!
There's the Daria and Barbara are right here. They're just gonna be chilling, or they're just not gonna be here at all? More spacious than usual. Why don't they close this?
What should I get to take back to Lily?
Brave guard in the back.
Adventure time!
Graves is actually one of the old grave knights. The one that name Rosaline. It was Sonora. Nora's husband or boyfriend died there. Buried. One of them. Yeah. Areas. And
Off we go!
Adventure time! Anna and her brother are like right there. The rich part of yeah, what the heck?
Adventure time!
Be safe. May the god of animals
spicy dish.
Jules from Liyue.
I was adventuring.
Oh, Venti, you're still here. Are you Venti?
Well, what do you think? I trust you've enjoyed this year's Windbloom Festival. I'm happy to see you find the time amidst your busy adventures to return to Mondstadt and celebrate the winds of freedom with us. And if you have a moment now, would you care to hear a new love poem I wrote this year? Allow me to recite it for you. This world has never seen such vibrant color. It bestows upon everyone a brilliant hue, a shade more ethereal than white, yet more radiant still than gold. It eases into your eyes and restores to light a solitary soul. Maybe a bit too somber. Maybe I should write another one on sweet flowers instead.
Thank God for you. Enter. I can. can. Sure did this. Oh, it's right here. Charles. That's full. Sorry you learned. Sorry you learned. Anybody upstairs? That'd be a nope. Why can't that recipe, like, for Bountiful Year do like that, you know? Or Windbloom? They had that. I like her name is Beatrice, but I keep saying Beat Rice.
It's getting really festive.
Everyone can hear your voice.
Alright, let's check the cattail.
That is not of this world.
There. Who's here? Diona too. And then Gary, Mackay. By inside room. Front. I think Diona's there. So, none of the characters are out there. If Eula, Amber, and Kale are moving around. Venti's right there. Hi, kitties. Oh. I know, you just spawned on me. How are you?
I quite like my new card back. It goes perfectly with my deck. I take it you've also received your card back? Want to use it to play around? I was using Lin. We have this, in, electro deck and explosive, and then Taurus, Villainous Trois. See how bad this is against Sinnoh. And confirm. Not bad.
Let's finish this quickly.
Electrode. I'm not ready. Yeah.
You stand condemned!
Wow. Get out to the wind.
Don't blink!
Nowhere to run!
Do one more. I have her in card form, but I don't have her as a character.
Present.
Very clever. Understanding my stats. Come on. Cool. There we go.
Swift and merciful.
Out of the way! Get out of here!
Apparently Bennett doesn't have that. Talk about know my sword.
Speed of light!
Speed of light.
This ends now.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Right idea. Wrong time.
Don't get cocky.
Birds. That. And this.
Forth, my blade.
This is just my...
Good judgment call. Judgment is upon you.
After all that training.
Where's gonna be that one late Paimon card? Like gathering a fucking army of cards, jeez. One character left.
Huh?
Surrender!
Bennett's thing. Gonna die anyways. Shouldn't use
Surrender!
I am...
Yeah, just kill me. Do it. Shut up, Meg.
You played well.
I don't even win anything with him. I don't even win anything with him. He just wanted this for competition. Albedo and Tanari are like in freaking storm the base mountains right now as we speak. Deck. That's deck design building. This one.
Let's go find some treasure.
There's Albedo. Well, I found Albedo. Awkward as shit. There's no treeway from here, isn't there? Yep. Albedo.
You like the card back from Sino, right? I must admit, I also spent a good amount of effort coming up with a design. His request was quite interesting. He wanted a dragon, a cool pose, and a design that would stand out and awe his opponents. Although the commission was for himself, he wanted the back to be flashy enough to draw the attention of the opposing player. Perhaps there's something that can be said about how, when it comes to Genius Invocation TCG, friendship is more important than competition.
Huh.
He also said that such an impressive card back should be shared with friends. Oh, and speaking of, to repay my efforts, he also gifted me the card back as well.
Alright, where's Tainari? Zeno's right there. Vidow's up there. Tai. Checking if they have any spare hidden recipe pop-ups.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Adventure time.
Another meaningless day.
Star Snatch Group saw 3 girls there. The Eula, Amber, and Ale. We're gonna go over there. And are you gonna be with Albedo?
Stand clear. Absorption tech. That's not right. La 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 la. Let's dance.
I will have order.
Go, Barber.
Over here. Where would they be laughing if I just go up the statue to Daria just chilling up there? With the island's still there. Yeah, perma? Who would be there perma? Razor's thing. About his parents.
Adventure time!
Oh. Fucking Bennett ran out of stagma. There he is. So now at that town right there. See if there's NPC here of character.
Off we go!
That one treasure hoarder that's like friendly and not tacky. Deathland. Bunch of NPCs right here too. In Springvale and Dawn Winery.
Adventure time! Off we go!
Right, now I'll check Dawn Winery. Yeah, see in case there's NPCs around. We saw Sidno and Albedo. Here with this. Please? Nope.
Adventure time!
Or nope. There's our key. Oh, the inside here got better. Maids. Like this was not here.
Ready the wines.
This was here.
When
That.
did Master T-Luke finally resolve his issues with Master Kaya?
These was not here before. Second floor is still empty as hell. Cellar. Yeah, they updated Deluxe stuff.
Finally resolve his issues with Master Kaya?
Yeah, we're gonna meet Alice though. In Fontaine. Great. Let's go down. Suddenly, they're right there. They're not up there.
Adventure time!
Oh, I sold it.
Swirl, Mark 2! Yeah! Let the show begin.
Order guide you. Gather.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up! Yeah! Off we go!
Where's the fire slime? Alright. I'm curious to check on top of the church to see if Rosaria's like there. Or like find like Amber. You already see Albedo and up there. They'll challenge you immediately. Talk to it. Down top.
Anything the knights can do for you.
Oh, right here. No. Finding Anna, she's like up here. I was like, what are you doing up here? I'm an adventurer. Like, brother, like, Anthony. She's like, on what? The church? Albedo by himself, and I have not seen Tainari. That archway was not there before. Oh, there they are. They're right there.
Kale, Sucrose! I brought some home-cooked food. Why don't we enjoy it together?
Really? Sounds great!
I must point out a small issue about your cooking. You have a tendency to put a little too much flavoring in your dishes.
Sorry. I guess I've been a little heavy-handed with the seasonings lately.
Are you feeling stressed recently? Do you want to find someone to play cards with?
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. If I recall, both you and Sucrose are pretty good players, right?
Oh yeah, we are. We've been playing together, and we were actually talking about this just a few days ago.
Since you are already familiar, would you mind also showing me the rules sometime?
Oh, you look getting into
Kale seems to be a natural at the game. Maybe she's already the best player out of all of us.
Huh? Me?
That's right. You've been all talk at the tavern. That little girl from Sumeru is really good at the game. If I can find the chance, I would love to test my skills against her.
Really?
Isn't that great, Kale? You've become a TCG celebrity.
Oh,
Pigeon's right there.
Adventure time!
This side garden right by Muna's house. I don't think Lee's gonna be out here at all. I don't know, like some characters like have a pop in.
Off we go! Adventure time!
There are so many bargains.
Alright guys. And a stream soon. It's getting late. And I'm actually gonna celebrate my birthday tomorrow since it's on the Monday. Early. So guys, I might work on my lore tomorrow. I might not stream today unless my friends are doing something and they invite me. So never know. Guys. Good night. Unasai people.